So, I meet a girl, we start dating, we go on and on and on, and we're very happy. We've been together for a year, 2 years. And the one day I notice, something that I've noticed for a very long time. But now I say, hey, what is this? And she says, it's a ring. And I say, I can see it's a ring. I've always seen it's a ring.
It's a ring.
And she says, no, man, it's an engagement ring from my ex. And I say, oh, okay. And I walk away. And in my mind, I'm thinking, is that okay? Is that not okay? What? And I remember I've given out an engagement ring before. It never got given back to me, which means that the engagement ring that I've given to someone is somewhere. You know what I mean? So what is the appropriate behavior in and around a future with somebody new when you've been proposed to before and you've got an engagement ring? Do you sell that, give it away, throw it away in order to appease the current guy? Do you wear it around your neck because, well, it's jewelry and that's all it is to you now? And what is the feeling in and around engagement rings? Oh, where do engagement rings go to die?
These stories that are making me dig up my files. My gosh.
You've been proposed to before?
Yeah, I've been engaged.
What happened to the ring?
I gave it to my mom.
You gave it to your mom?
I did. I was
supposed to... I'm in the room with your engagement ring.
No, she's not going to wear it. She left it somewhere. I think she put it in a safety box and in a jewelry box somewhere, and it's very safe. And I really do appreciate it. I think that I didn't want it personally. I thought that I appreciated it. The relationship ended. I did not want to have that engagement ring in my space. I think that it signifies the beginning and the end of something, and that is okay. And so I said, yeah, you wear the engagement, or here's a jewelry. Of course, we knew that what my ring looked like, and then I said, here's the jewelry, and I gave it away. So my engagement ring is with my mother. I know that some people will wear it around their necks. I don't believe in it. I don't believe in keeping the rings from somebody else.
Oh, but you kept it.
What?
No,
it's not in my house.
You stored it with your mother, Faith.
I didn't want to throw it away.
But you've stored it with your mother.
Yeah. And
your
also,
mother's basically kept it for you.
No, not even for me. No, I said, listen, I don't want that ring to be a ring that I carry. So I don't want to throw it away also, because it's a very difficult thing to have to throw away. Somebody spent money on it. Somebody spent their time and effort on it. I don't want to take for granted the work or the effort that was put into buying me an engagement ring and disrespect that memory, because we do have a memory of us. Once upon a time, in a time of our lives, Faith was with that person, right? And because I was with that person, I respect that person. I don't want to take for granted the effort that they did. I don't want the ring personally. I think that it's great. I don't want it. So I just said, I don't want the ring, but I'm not going to disrespect our memory by just now throwing it in the dustbin. Unless, of course, the guy cheated, then throw it in the dustbin, baby. Throw it in the bin or sell it. Sell it, you can get good money for it. But no, I just respected the memory, and I thought, irrespective of how we turned out,
I'm your new guy.
Yeah.
And if I have an issue with the ring, then you didn't throw it away.
You will not know. Well, now
safely,
you do.
But safely kept with your mom.
And my mother doesn't wear the ring. Safely came in the
Which
house.
Which is why it's safely
and
kept.
I don't even live with my mom.
Your mom is keeping it for you.
I don't live with my mom. I live in my home, right? My home where you have got access to it. I live alone. I live in my home. I live alone. You've got access to my home. It's not in my jewelry box. It's not in my house. It's not in my space. I just kept it because even when he proposed to me in front of my parents, right? So because he also proposed to me in front of my parents, I don't want to disrespect that. Like, I don't want to irrespective of the fact that the relationship did not work, I don't want to disrespect the effort that was put into buying me that ring. So that's why I personally said, I don't want it, but can you can have it, and you can put it in a box, you can sell it if you whatever, but I don't want it. I don't want it in my space. I think that it's Allah. It closes opportunities. It's spiritual, that stuff. So you have to, it closes opportunities for other people that want to come into your life and want to marry you. And so I didn't want it in my space. I cleansed my space.
I'd love to know from you, what have you done with your engagement
Did you ask for your ring back?
Did
you ask for your ring back? When?
No,
when?
I've never gotten a ring back. I think
You've
I've given 2 rings. I've never gotten a ring.
You've given away 2 rings.
I think it's 2, yeah.
You've never asked for them back?
No.
Have you ever been curious about what they did with the ring?
I wouldn't want it back, because then what?
Have you ever been curious?
Yeah, the one said she lost it.
Lies, she sold it.
The one said
Was
she
it
lost
expensive? Was it
it. I
expensive?
think they both said they lost it.
Was it expensive?
It was expensive to me.
Yeah, I know she sold it.
It was expensive to
she
me.
sold.
I felt it.
She sold. She
I'd love to know,
sold
what
it.
do you do with your wedding rings? What do you do when you're no longer married? What do you do with your engagement rings when the engagement didn't work out? I'd love to know. And how do your partners feel about that? How do you feel about somebody who's been married or engaged before? Let us know.